República de Guinea Ecuatorial. Presidencia. Comunicado del Gobierno. El Gobierno de la República de Guinea Ecuatorial, respetuoso de los derechos y libertades públicas, se ve obligado a salir al paso a propósito de la difusión y viralización de los vídeos de contenido sexual explícito protagonizados por don Baltasar Ebang Engonga, súbdito ecuatoguineano, los cuales han causado gran malestar social y un revuelo internacional sin precedentes.
On November 8, 2024, the government of Equatorial Guinea announced an investigation to find out how explicit videos featuring Baltasar Engonga, the former Director General of the National Financial Investigation Agency, were leaked and appeared on the World Wide Web. The government expressed concern that these shameful videos have damaged Equatorial Guinea's reputation and humiliated the country, which has been working hard for years to improve its global standing. The government also stressed that Baltasar, the 54-year-old father of 6, indulging in such acts as a high-ranking administration official, cowardly betrayed the responsibility and trust placed in him and will therefore face the wrath of the law. After the shocking discovery, the former security boss was removed from his prominent position as security chief, arrested, detained, and currently under investigation for fraud. Following the first court hearing, he was shackled in chains and taken to Malabo Central Prison, where he will remain until his trial. Despite the Equatorial Guinea government shutting down the internet and restricting access to social media platforms, another tape involving Don Baltasar Ebang Engonga's wife leaked and made its way outside the country and onto the internet on Saturday, November 9, 2024, exposing how she is also involved in the scandal.
The video I just saw now, I did not expect it at all. So, I just saw a video. This is his wife and another man. If you watch this video, this one is crazy. If you see the way this man was knocking his wife.
In the eye-soaring graphic video, the mother of Baltasar's 6 children were seen having an intimate moment with a different man as they enjoyed filming the action. A few days prior, precisely on November 7, Constancia Mangwen Obiang, the First Lady of Equatorial Guinea, expressed outrage over the scandal, now known as the 400 tape affair online. The scandal quickly went viral across social platforms such as X, formerly Twitter, Facebook and Instagram, prompting a surge of public debate and criticism beyond Africa. She lamented that the leak and distribution of the over 400 recorded S-tapes, featuring women from the nation of 1.9 million people, are damaging and degrading the image of Guineo-Ecuadorian women. As things have gotten out of hand and more videos are still finding their way on the internet, the government said it has embarked on a thorough examination of all parameters involved with an in-depth investigation to crack down on the group of persons or individuals leaking the video to the world. It calls it an attack not only on the public health of the country's citizens, but also on the government of Equatorial Guinea. Would you say this is an attack on the government or Don Baltasar Ebang Engonga and his family, especially since it wasn't the one who leaked the videos?
Hello guys, it's T-Code here for African Glitz.
On November 1, 2024, 400 leaked videos reportedly showed various public officials, ministers, police officers, and the leading man, Don Baltasar Ebang Engonga, all government officials engaging in explicit acts within government buildings with women across the country. These S-tapes of senior government officials have exposed serious ethical breaches within the country's government offices. On Saturday, November 9, the government issued statements through its national media via Minister of State for Information, Press and Culture, Jeromino Osa Ekoro, announcing its move to get to the bottom of the shameful matter. According to the government of the Republic of Equatorial Guinea, they respect public rights and freedoms. However, they were forced to step forward and take the drastic action of shutting down social media after the dissemination and virtualization of explicit content starring Don Baltasar Ebang Engonga. The government spokesperson said this Equatorial Guinean high-profile married father of 6 has brought historic shame, social unrest, discomfort, and unprecedented international spotlight to the country. Geronimo Osa Ekoro emphasized that the government strongly rejects Ebang Engonga's and all his accomplices' action, describing their behavior as a significant burden on the ethical and moral values of Equatorial society. Also, as a senior official within the administration, Mr. Ebang Engonga clearly violated the trust and responsibility bestowed upon him. Such actions represent a serious breach that cannot go unanswered, and he must face the legal consequences for his conduct. He will be prosecuted for corruption crimes in compliance with the provisions of Law No. 1/2021, dated May 10, on the prevention and fight against corruption in the Republic of Equatorial Guinea, and his behavior is not in accordance with the provisions of the Legislative Decree of February 5 on ethics and dignity in the public service. In light of the serious issues significantly affecting family and social coexistence, and considering the detrimental impact this situation has on the country's image and reputation, the government, through the Prosecutor General's Office of the Republic, has launched a comprehensive investigation. The aim of this investigation is to determine responsibilities at the administrative, civil, and criminal levels in response to potential threats to public health. The government said it recognizes the complexity of the case and will thoroughly examine the situation and tackle the root causes of such behaviors effectively. This includes issues such as the separation between personal and private matters, the necessity of prior consent, whether explicit or implied, the violation of the privacy of those involved, that is, video recording of the SEX Act, potential damage of the honor and reputation of individuals, and the rights of those who feel wronged by these circumstances, including the state itself. The government of the Republic of Equatorial Guinea went on to assure its citizens of its commitment to defend, promote, and honor the rights of equatorial women and minors. It promises to increase its efforts in this area and to investigate and foster sincere dialogue in collaboration with civil society to discover the root cause of such behaviors and high infidelity in the country. In light of the above, the government, under the leadership of His Excellency Obiang Nguema Mbazogo, President of the Republic, Chief of State and Government, and founding President of the Democratic Party of Equatorial Guinea, reaffirms its commitment to protecting fundamental rights against intimidation, as well as upholding honor and good reputation. This includes the proper use of social networks. The government has confirmed the parliamentary adoption of 2 important laws, one that regulates the code of ethics and conduct for individuals in public office in Equatorial Guinea, and another that governs the use of social networks, addressing issues related to computer crimes and cybercrime. A few days after the viral tapes, the government announced immediate suspension of officials involved in sexual misconduct within public office spaces. Vice President Teodoro Nguema Obiang Mangwe issued the directive saying those responsible for violating public office ethics by engaging in inappropriate relationships and allowing the release of explicit videos will face strict disciplinary action. In response, the government took measures to block the use of social media, including WhatsApp, the only major communication tool within the country, to limit the circulation of explicit media links. As you may have guessed, it was not in their best interest for videos involving Baltasar Engonga, the director of the National Financial Oversight Agency, his wife, and several women, some of whom are reportedly married to high-ranking officials, to surface on social media. However, the restrictions have sparked frustration among citizens who rely on the app for daily communication, with some arguing that the actions of a few individuals should not disrupt the entire population's digital access. The scandal is still under investigation by the country's public health authorities, who are examining if Engonga's actions pose a public health risk, specifically regarding the potential spread of sexually transmitted diseases. The Attorney General has clarified that while consensual relationships are not typically prosecutable under the country's laws, penalties may apply if a health risk is established. Meanwhile, the scandal continues to generate public outrage and widespread online speculation about potential political and legal repercussions. According to Decree number 118/2024, Baltasar's dismissal was due to irregularities committed in the exercise of his functions, as well as inappropriate family and social conduct for the performance of public duties. A viral video surfaced on social media on Friday, November 8, showing Engonga's hands and legs cuffed during a court appearance. Confirming the situation, the French online blog Afrique Matin reported that Engonga, who was officially removed from his role on November 6, 2024, was subsequently chained on both arms and legs and transferred to Malabo Central Prison as he faces charges of corruption and embezzlement. Engonga, in a follow-up post on X, emphasized that this misconduct directly violates the Public Code of Conduct. He stressed the importance of moral integrity among public servants and underscored his administration's zero-tolerance policy towards actions that damage the government's image. He asserted that government efforts would prioritize rooting out actions that compromise public trust and institutional integrity. The government further announced a broader crackdown on violations of public decorum, indicating that this is part of a comprehensive campaign to reinforce ethics and discipline in governance. Given the ongoing corruption and ethical concerns under the ruling party, incidents like these intensify scrutiny of Engonga's administration, especially as international observers demand greater transparency from Equatorial Guinea's government. After Baltasar's dismissal, President Obiang Nguema Mbasogo appointed Zenon Avomo as the new Director General of the National Financial Intelligence Agency, ANIF. According to reports, the legal and financial experts with extensive experience in public administration appointments reflect the government's strong commitment to addressing corruption and strengthening the management of public finances. His extensive background in law and finance equips him to lead ANIF's efforts in monitoring financial transactions, ensuring compliance and anti-corruption measures, and tackling illicit financial activities. In response to the corruption scandal, the government announced a new initiative to install surveillance cameras in all public institutions nationwide. This measure aims to monitor the conduct of government officials closely, prevent further misconduct, and restore public trust in the integrity of government offices. The government's actions are to show the world a clear intention to foster a culture of accountability and transparency at all levels of governance. Despite these tragic reforms, the government of Equatorial Guinea claimed to rebuild its public institutions, ensuring that they operate with integrity and that public resources are managed responsibly. The government also claims that Avomo's leadership of ANIF and the broader efforts to implement surveillance in public institutions signify a determined effort to clean up the system, curb corruption, and ensure that the government remains accountable to its citizens. Regardless, on Saturday, November 9, another video went viral on the internet. According to Nigerian social media commentator Very Dark Man, who announced the video, it was one of the 400 tapes found in Don Baltasar's possession.
So, just when I thought everything about this Equatorial Guinea man is over, we have all seen the tapes and everything. Guess what? It is not over. It is getting more interesting. The video I just saw now, I did not expect it at all. So, I just saw a video. This is his wife and another man. If you watch this video, this one is crazy. If you see the way this man was knocking his wife, this is why this one now that we think, oh, this one they innocent. The man was just jumping on top of different women without any protection. He will now carry infection to go and give his wife. I was here pitying the woman. I lie you. The woman said, "No champion. She has her own." I watched this one. I opened my mouth like that. If you see the way he was flipping this woman, he put her on this side. Pubola, paka, 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 paka. He can't get ready. Say, okay. The toto, he can't be as if the toto dry. Now the woman by herself put speed. Put herself the toto tway. The blessed say she and her husband get spitting in common. She don't put on tway. The guy turned on again. Waka, 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 waka. I say, hey. And she was looking at the camera clean. So this video too was also released as part of the video that they found with her husband. Do you know what that means? It means that the husband is aware that the wife is also knocking other men. Guess what? They are all in it together. No wonder. Now it all makes sense. Now I'm also hearing that there are some videos where the wife himself, other people, they were together. They will pass the wife around, he will pass other women around. They were sharing each other in the video. So the woman is not innocent at the end of the day. So it's just a thing that they do that mistakenly just went out. They are all aware. That one where they say the wife faint is a lie. They are all in on it. As a matter of fact, I am even hearing that it's a way of life in that place. Maybe it's surprising to us Nigerians because all these things are like taboo to us. They're like, they say it's a way of life that in that place, before they give you, like, if they want to give a woman a job, especially a high ranking job, you understand, that has to do with the government. Now more they go chop your wife. They say they go chop your wife. So it's a thing that in the streets like this, you can find out that one man don't knock all this other man's wife, and vice versa. Then they all share their self round. Do you understand? They share their self. The woman self not even day innocent. And more videos. They say more videos still day. Me, I don't watch one and they wait for the rest. I say they watch this one, they say, and they come be as if she even was person. As in, it come be as if she gets strength. If you see the way the guy moves with day, first time they were. So anyways, cut the long story short, you should stop messing and pitying the woman. She knows about what the husband is doing. At the end of the day, they are all in on it together. It's just crazy. That is why I see it's not good to judge a book by its cover. Always listen to both sides of the story. I keep learning every day. See the way I was rooting for this woman. I was rooting open. They have 6 children, and now the thing is, all those children now, we then now grow up to see their mother being handled by another man and their father handling other women. Because all these videos will be on the internet for life. So those 6 children will grow up to see their mama. Then they wipe their mama. To see their papa. Then they cable different women. I mean, for the boys, I think they'll be proud of their father. But for the women, I don't know what to say again. It's just surprising to me. Peace and love, don't play. Crazy.
Unfortunately, many still believe the scandal has heightened existing concerns about transparency and ethical standards in Equatorial Guinea, where the ruling family's influence permeates much of the political landscape, especially as most of the high-profile individuals and women filmed were wives and relatives of people close to the center of power. And Mr. Engonga is a nephew of President Equatorial Ebang Engonga. Are you surprised to see Baltasar's wife also involved? Based on the government outrage, who do you think leaked the video? Will the government of Equatorial Guinea succeed in finding those responsible for leaking these tapes?
Share your opinion in the comment section down below. If you found this video informative, please comment, like and share. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to be notified every time I upload a new video so that you don't miss out. Thanks for watching and see you on our next one.